Hello everyone, I'm Lex the Bacon, I'm back. That should do. Here it is. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. We're gonna hopefully finish this out and have at least 3 endings under our belt. I really don't know if I'm gonna keep going to try and get all the endings. But I probably should if I want to keep going. Okay, 4 more endings to choose. Come on, we're definitely on our way to 1 here. Fresh one. And wow, what a difference the weather is. It's like low 60s right now. Yesterday it was high 70s. And it was so humid. But another room to escape. Get to it. Chair. Junpei, what are you doing? Search the wheelhouse from top to bottom. There is no reason to go back. In fact, don't you think it would be wise to investigate the captain's quarters? I think we ought to check both rooms, don't you? Look, a hook. Ah, sad face, Ace. I seriously need to find I need to find screenshots for this. I definitely want to do that. Sad face, Ace. You know, diarrhea is a storm raging inside you. What do we say? That wasn't a joke. No, man. It's a telegraph. Clock on the wall says 3 o'clock. Clock mounted on the wall. The hands aren't moving. Little surprised that the time is wrong then, I suppose. And there's nothing on the back. Ooh, let's see what's in the desk. Paper. Hey, what's this? It's blank. There's nothing written on it. There's nothing in the drawer anymore. Then close the drawer. But this one, looks as though that drawer is the only thing that's locked. I don't see a keyhole, though. An electric lock, perhaps? Take a look at the... Oh. Take a look at the left side of the drawer. Yeah, there's some cables over there. That must mean... Powers? I think it's got some kind of electronic lock. Headphones. There's a pair of headphones on the desk. Stand to. An early telecommunications device. Most likely used to transmit a radio signal of some sort. I experimented with it earlier, but to no avail. I imagine it's broken. Why can't I do that thing? Let's see if I can... What's this thing here? It's a telegraph key. Machine for transmitting Morse code. I tried sending an SOS earlier, but I doubt that it did anything. Zero would never make it that easy. Oh, he wouldn't. Time for some booze. Cheers, everyone. So you think it's broken? No, it works. I'm just not sure if it actually transmits anything outside of the ship. Things that make you go, Imp? Well, it won't turn on, so maybe not that normal. Okie dokie pokey. Hey, Ace, look! It's a model of a steam train. How on earth did you arrive at that conclusion? Junpei is dumb. More stuff. Ooh, screwdrivers. Oh, this is always invaluable. If you own, if you're a parent and you have small children, you need one of these. Because you always need to, actually, they're good for a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, wait a minute. The knob. Nothing in the drawer anymore. Okay. Said okay. It's an old telegraph machine. Nothing suspicious here. Wait, this whole thing was the telegraph machine? No, wow. Not the thing with the large lever. Okay. So we searched this area. Don't have the code yet. Right. Oh. Food! Or of if you don't have the money to pay for everything and it's grandmother, you need one of those. What? So this is the exit. Don't even really have to try the store and know that it's locked. Then don't try it. Oh, okay. Alright, so now we got some things to do. I don't know what you're referencing, because my brain is not working. Welcome to the stream, in any case. Alright, we need to do this. We need to combine this with this. Alright, this is Screwdriver to make short work of this music box. And we have the cylinder, which we can now combine with the paper. I think. Did my family a good deal of money fixing and replacing parts with a screwdriver kit like that? Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, tools are always useful, but yeah, those little ones are surprisingly useful. I mean, not just for eyeglass repair, you know, for a whole bunch of stuff. I have a nice set somewhere that, you know, they freely spin. So, you know, you don't have to sit there and, you know, twist. Just keep doing it. Yes. Yeah, I'm making sense. All right, so I have a cylinder. I have ink. Maybe if I actually searched. Bottle of ink. It's filled with ink. A white piece of paper. It's blank. And the cylinder. Looks to be a cylinder for a music box. There are a number of pins and some pieces of metal that look rather like fans attached to it. What are you up to tonight, dude? It was either this or Dark Souls. And honestly, I kind of wanted to do Dark Souls, but I kind of want to finish this. Don't know where to go next. Wait, what about this thing? Oh, no, no. Okay, what am I missing here? Got this. Nothing else in this room. There's nothing to touch. Let's go back and see if I can do it. Batteries is a cable running from them to what? Monitor. Z. Thing that switches on the screen. Let's see what happens with it. Nothing. Okay, it looks like it doesn't work anymore. Did I screw up? Man, I really hope I didn't screw up here. Nice, dude. Chilling is always a good thing. I did a bunch of that today. Ran some errands. Took my son to Taekwondo. Played some Demon's Souls. And, oh man, what a difference going back to that game after beating Dark Souls. Like, first time I played that game, I got frustrated. Bought the game, got frustrated, sold it, forgot about it for a while, came back, got into Dark Souls years later. This is like 8 years later now. What, 9 years later? Shit. And I picked it up earlier this year again for PS3 because I'm like, I want it. Oh. Excellent. Excellent idea. I guess I'll put the... Right. That makes sense. Fine. I just gotta roll the cylinder across a piece of paper. And if I'm right, the ink should. There it is. Okay. Good a man. Alright, I've got the Morse code I'm supposed to enter. If I do this right, something will happen. Hope. Alright, let's give it a shot. I have to remember this was designed for the Nintendo stylus. Ooh, something happened. That's the last one, and yes. Excellent work, Junpei. Good job. You seem to have figured it out. Unlock the drawer. Give this man a gold star. Red file lay in the drawer. Junpei reached down and picked it up. All eyes, baby. All eyes. Junpei couldn't hold back. He had to know what was in that file. What the? Oh, each page was covered with strange characters. The hieroglyphs, dude. They looked like tiny drawings of birds, snakes, insects, horned animals, wings, and even kneeling humans. There were many pages in the file, and each was full of these strange symbols. He didn't realize he'd spoken out loud until Ace looked over at him. Yes, never heard of ancient Egypt? Only moderately old Egypt. What? He's not that old. Junpei flipped through a few more pages. It wasn't just one or two pages that were covered in the strange symbols. Every single page was covered in them. Yeah, it's like reading and stuff. It bothers me. Trying to read them was pointless. Junpei wasn't going to waste any more time with them. He made to close the file. Wait! And something fell out. He bent down and picked it up. Mars card, baby. There's a symbol on it that reminds Junpei of the symbols for Saturn and Mercury. Wait, isn't that Mars? This one, however, had a dot in the center of the male symbol. Now I'm gonna shove this up your anus. Okay, Mars is without the dot, I guess. Junpei looked over to see Ace examining the card. In addition to the Uranus symbol, there were 3 words engraved on the card as well. Bottom Deck Library. Junpei remembered something he'd heard from Seven when they'd been in the chemical class. Oh, that old gag. Hey, Laserdisc, welcome. How you doing tonight? Yes? Maybe? Junpei blinked. Only then did he notice Ace looking at him. Curiosity and concern written across his face in equal parts. Oh, is tomorrow the first day back? I feel you, man. I feel you. There was no reason for Junpei to hide his thoughts. He began to explain his theory to Ace. Then he stopped. Wouldn't make any sense if Ace didn't know who Alice was supposed to be. So he told Ace everything June had told him. Meanwhile, where's Clover? Einstein just sounds like a freaking submachine gun. Yes. There should be a rule going forward. Just don't trust anybody that has knowledge about this shit. Like, why does June know so much about this? Why does Clover know? Oh. Clover already knows because she was part of an experiment, same experiment 9 years ago. She wasn't the only one, by the way. I'm leaving that part out. But that's the one part I remember from a previous playthrough. But what I don't know is if that was the only person. Por qué? A game theory. No. Ace stared off into the distance, his hand slowly and absent-mindedly stroking his beard. I told my wife, I said, I want to have a really long beard so I can do that. And she's like, no. Just don't. So I'll have to stick with the goatee stroking. After a few moments, his hand stopped. He turned slowly to look at Junpei, and his brows drew together. Ooh. Don't worry, man. This is some Hideo Kojima bullshit, man. Woo! We're like reaching that level. I just have this random story about this really far out thing that happens to be pertinent. Um... Guys, you can't hear anything that's going on, can you? Let me restart the game. Hang on. What? I thought I launched this. Yeah, don't say nothing, guys. What'd you think I was playing? Scheiße. Guys, this is supposed to back me up. No, man. It's like, it's... I'm hearing it just fine. Let me, hang on a second. Let me just... I launched it with the same time I launched, Streamlabs. I might have to... Alright, guys, I will be right back.